elements of a virtual store. Building an effective digital catalog for online trading. Now, on this slide, this is an image of a famous virtual store that we usually use to buy stuff. So I put it as an example so that you can be able to familiarize yourself and also take you through what I've organized it with. So one, we're going to start with what is a virtual store? A virtual store is a digital version of a physical shop that allows customers to browse, compare, and buy products online. When you go to Jumia, sometimes you don't even want to buy, you just want to window shop and just check the products, compare the prices to see if it fits within your budget. So I've given an example of a physical store and a virtual store so that you can be able to differentiate how they look. Now, the first element of virtual store one is cataloging products and services. Logical categorization of products. Cataloging is the logical categorization of products. One, products must be grouped into clear categories and subcategories. Two, typical criteria, that is size, color, shape, make, model, type, brand, country of manufacture. Now, I've given an example of a catalog. First, you have to be able to identify. You can use an example like this one. You say, this is a product, a camera, right? It falls under which category? Electronics. And then after that, what type of electronic? The second one is a camera. Now, what type of a camera? There are different types of cameras. Now, that's when you go down to digital cameras. Now, there's so many digital cameras. Which digital camera do you want, or which digital camera are you searching for? That is digital SLR cameras. So when you're trying to list your product online, be sure to categorize your product correctly so that any user or any buyer can be able to find your product easily. So that's to avoid confusion. The goal usually is to simplify navigation. You see, with this, you can be able to go down from electronics cameras, digital SLR cameras. Another one is to accelerate product discovery and increase conversions of your product. Okay, the second element is adding product photos. I'm going to take you through this to explain the importance of product imagery. This is a good example. You see, any image that you usually see on these virtual stores, make sure that the background of the picture that you're taking of your product, make sure that the background is clear. If it's white or if it's transparent, it's just a clear background. It's not even a busy background like having too many colors. Another thing, you make sure you upload your picture which is clear, front, back, top, and zoom images. You have all the sides of the camera. You can be able to see, and even for those people who like to zoom in, when I zoom in, back on an idea exactly how this camera looks like, and so that you can be able to know what are you really buying. Is this something good for me or not? And another thing, you can add captions for accessibility and SEO. Captions are good. Like, let's say you are in a place where you're just searching for a product, but it has not been named, it has not been tagged. At least when you have such an image, you can be able to see on the back what type of camera that has been posted. Another thing, use consistent lighting and background. Even in your digital shops that you have, the ones who say that are they're selling shops, they're selling clothes online. Usually make sure, come on in Google, you take it in a clear background, you take a picture, put it there, make sure that the background is clear, you take a picture, and then take different sides of the image so that you can see that inaeleweka na inaonekana vizuri for other people to buy. Okay, the fourth item is titles and short descriptions. This image talks about, this is an image of a round table. But what is the title saying? The title at least has a brief description of what you're saying, because there's so many types. This is a laptop, but you can't just say I'm selling a laptop. It is a HP black laptop. So for here, they're saying this is a Lhasa. Maybe Lhasa is the name of the business or the name of the model. So Lhasa round end table with shelf. bado kuna continuation, rustic, wood, top, and steel frame. So at least this person, if you're searching your table, you have to be specific. What type of table are you searching for? Is it a plastic table? Is it a rustic, wood, top, and steel frame table? What type of table are you searching for? The more you can be able to describe your products, the easily a buyer can find it. Okay, another one, stock numbers and SKUs. We use, a stock number is a unique number that you give to your product, especially when you're having so many products. A shop like Naivas, they have these SKUs so that they can be able to track their products. Like you track inventory with SKUs, that is assigned unique stock keeping units. This is an example of a SKU. I'm sure you're familiar with this this type of a code. They usually have a numbering system that is like let's say this is BL, which is black. You say BL 001 something, or SQ something. It usually depends on the type of product and the type of category that product is in. It usually helps in you as a business person when you are taking inventory and checking stock. Okay, another element is selling goods and promotions. Have you ever been able to see, like Jumia mostly, they have those discounts, promotions. This is a way of selling their products easily, especially depending on the season. If it is a rainy season, you can see the umbrellas have discounts and promotions and all that. So you can be able to sell flexible size goods, which helps in selling large amounts of something of a certain product in a certain time, so that you can be able to check your sales. The last one is the shopping cart system. This one, you usually even use it anytime you enter into a shop. So now we have an online virtual store that's whereby you can use a shopping cart to keep the products that you like or that you intend to buy. Even if you're not buying at that time, but at least if you keep it in the shopping cart, you can be able to buy it anytime that you're ready to buy. So we're going to do an example. First of all, I need an example of you describe something that you have. Everything here is a product, right? Your shirt is a product, right? Sir, describe your product. Describe your shirt.
It's a polo type t-shirt.
Okay, anyone has a better description for the shirt? Imagine there's so many buyers. Imagine there's so many stores selling the same shirt. Will you still describe it the same way?
No, I'll give us nothing.
Okay, give that. Give that. We want to buy from your store.
It's a polo t-shirt. Mustard in color. Medium size. Very comfortable. Cotton material. Easy to feel. Friendly.
Unisex.
Yes.
Maybe any other person can give another description, like you. Give us a description of what you're wearing.
I'm wearing a maxi dress, orange and black in color. I paired it up with a brown hijab, small hijab. And as you can see, it has a belt. If you know you have an octave, you can. Yeah, it has. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure with that description you can be able to buy from her, given the description that is given on the virtual store. The last try, maybe you can try from you. What's sell us your dress? Size, color.
If I check with the black, brown, and white, size,
Okay, this lesson talks about being able to describe a product in a very clear way so that you can help a buyer make a sale from your store. Yes, the summary is a complete virtual store includes structured categories, high quality visuals, optimized titles and descriptions, trackable SKUs, and flexible sale rules. Any questions?